Thailand is one of the most traveled destinations in the world. 20 years ago, it was considered daring to travel to Thailand. Times have certainly changed, from the majestic five-star hotels in Bangkok to simple beach huts in Koh Samui or Koh Samet. Accommodation choices are many. From the stunning plains and hills of the Golden Triangle to the wave-lapped white sand beaches of Phuket, Samui and Krabi, the kingdom radiates beauty. Thailand has so much to offer that one visit is never enough. You want to come back and discover more time after time. Koh Chang, shaped like Thailand's national symbol and nestled off Trat province, the easternmost part of the country bordering Cambodia. The island combines the flawless beauty of an emerald-colored ocean, white sandy beaches, and lush tropical jungle all in one. Thanks to its inviolable exposure to the vast expanse of the Gulf of Thailand, Koh Chang is home of unspoiled natural wonders like waterfalls, rivers, estuaries, and a dozen of pristine beaches, each catering to a wide range of travelers from independent backpackers, honeymooners, to family. And with its rapid growth of an impressive variety of accommodation ranging from budget-friendly huts to five-star pool villas, the island has graciously emerged as one of the hottest exotic gateway you simply can't afford to miss. Chiang Rai. The city remains a sleepy provincial town with a pleasant atmosphere. Compared to its sister town Chiang Mai, it is a more relaxed and down-to-earth feel, but it's never short on historical and cultural attractions of its own. Founded in 1262 as the capital of the Mengrai dynasty after Chiang Saen, today the city retains a strong Lena identity, most through its impressive collection of temples, art, language, and cuisine, and especially its music. But unlike Chiang Mai, the city offers little diversity when it comes to nightlife, entertainment, and shopping, and the most of these are concentrated in the area around the clock tower. The city is gradually developing to its tourist sector, beginning with its own night bazaar every Saturday. The river remains mostly undeveloped, albeit with a few luxury hotels along the waterfront. Koh Tao, meaning the Turtle Island, lives up to its name, being the scuba diving destination of choice in Thailand. The perfect Twisen beaches, which ring the hilly 21-kilometer island, are surrounded by the crystal clear waters of the Gulf of Thailand. The vibrant coral reefs, they are home to a wide range of exciting and colorful sea creatures, including turtles, naturally. The compact island is 55 kilometers to the north of Koh Samui and was only really discovered at the early 1980s, but now supports a varied selection of hotels from budget guest houses and beaches bungalows all the way up to five-star luxury resorts. The choice of restaurant and nightlife establishments has also been constantly growing to the point that there is now something for almost every taste. At tropical island paradise, Koh Tao. Riley Beach, in fact, a small peninsula which courts a few beaches. Now on every savvy traveler's list, Riley is nevertheless one of the Thailand's most sought-after beach areas. Just south of Ao Nang Beach around a rocky headland and accessible only by boat, Riley represents a tranquil of extraordinary world. In just one small peninsula, you'll find these gorgeous white sand beaches, soaring limestone cliffs, viewpoints, caves and lagoon hidden inside the cliffs, shaped and fed by the changing tides, all within walking distance. Already there are no roads, only footpaths, no buses, no cars, just long boats. Although it's actually connected to the mainland, the spectacular Franang Peninsula is effectively cut off. In just one small peninsula, you'll find a gorgeous white sand beaches, soaring limestone cliffs, viewpoints, caves, and a lagoon hidden inside the cliffs, shaped and fed by the changing tides, all within walking distance. Being the most popular mainland national park destination in South Thailand, Khao Sok is a rainforest with great diversity of plants and wildlife. It is one of the few national parks in the country easily accessible by public transportation. The nearest towns are Surat Thani, Krabi, Ao Nang, Thirali Beach, Phuket, Khao Lak, and Koh Samui. The main attraction of the park are Chulan Lake, iconic limestone hills, waterfalls, rough houses spread over the lay trails, caves, and rivers. Khao Sok was established as Thailand's 22nd National Park in 1980 by the Royal Forest Department. It covers the area of Ampo Phanom District and Ban Tukhun District in Surat Thani Province, and includes the Chio Land Reservoir Dam by the Ratchatarpa Dam. The park is part of the Klong Saing Khao Sok Forest Complex that incorporates 12 protected sites covering an area of 5,300 kilometers, including some offshore islands in the Andaman Sea. The mountains in the park are along the Phuket Range, which extends from Phuket Island farther to North Ranong Province. This prosperous Siamese trade and political capital goes down as the most glorious and as well as the most devastated city in Thai history. Still, tourism is healthy, as the city bursting with stories to tell. Wandering through endless ancient ruin sites, you can't help but feel humbled by the ingenuity of the Ayutthaya craftsmen and their powerful spiritual beliefs. And the center of the Ayutthaya city is Ayutthaya Historical Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the most visited site in the area. Here are the 4 spectacular temples of the early Ayutthaya period from 1350 to 1529, stand amongst a dense canopy of ancient trees. West of it is the site of the Royal Palace and Royal Chapel, the political and spiritual heart of the Lost Kingdom. Ayutthaya. While it's tempting to dramatize Kanchanaburi's World War II history, there is in fact so much more to the city than the popular trios. Dead railways, bridge over the River Kwai, and the Allied War Cemetery. The city offers a range of delightful diversions, whether bamboo rafting journeys along the River Kwai, Khmer Temple Ruins Tour, or a day out shopping at the Gemstones Village. The scenic riverside area sets the stage for a leisurely stroll but can also become loud at night due to music from karaoke bars and discos. Although a year-round destination, the best time to visit Kanchanaburi is November to February, when temperatures are relatively cooler than the rest of the year. In the peak of summer April, Kanchanaburi is one of the hottest places to be, so it's best to avoid coming during the daytime. Chiang Mai is a land of misty mountains and colorful hill tribes, a playground for seasoned travelers, a paradise for shoppers, and a delight for adventurers. On a trip to Chiang Mai, the curious traveler can expand their horizons with Thai massage and cooking courses. Others will be bowled over by the variety of handcrafts and antiques. The wild child will find plenty of lively nightlife, and the epicer can indulge in wonderful cuisine. Despite its relatively small size, Chiang Mai truly has it all. The Phi Phi Island are some of the loveliest in Southeast Asia. Just 45 minutes speedboat trip or a 90-minute ferryboat ride from Phuket or Krabi. This picture card offered the ultimate tropical gateway, featuring classic tropical beaches, stunning rock formations, and vivid turquoise water teeming with colorful marine life. It is paradise perfected. Phi Phi is a group of 6 islands, and the 2 main islands are Phi Phi Don and the Phi Phi Li. The larger, uninhabited Phi Phi Don attracts hundreds of visitors to stay on its lovely shores, while the smaller, uninhabited Phi Phi Li hosts stunningly beautiful bays and beaches, including the famous World Maya Bay, which was the set of the movie The Beach by Leonardo DiCaprio was filmed. Bangkok welcomes more visitors than any other city in the world, and it doesn't take long to realize why. Bangkok is a city of contrast with action at every turn. Marvel at the gleaming temples, catch a tuk-tuk throughout bustling Chinatown, or take a long-tail boat through floating markets. Food is another Bangkok highlight, from local dishes served at humble street stalls to haute cuisine at romantic rooftop restaurants. Luxury malls compete with a sea of boutiques and markets, where you can treat yourself without overspending. Extravagant luxury hotels and surprisingly cheap served apartments welcome you with the same famed Thai hospitality. And no visit Bangkok would be complete without a glimpse of its famous nightlife. Be it nightclubs, cabaret, or exotic red light districts, Bangkok never ceases to amaze.